Industry and employment. This is the sixth part in a multi-part series discussing Rescue Mission, Planet Earth, the children's edition of United Nations Agenda 21. One form of taxes that will be used against people in first world countries to help bring about the changes envisioned in Agenda 21 are green taxes. As a side note, the total cost of Agenda 21, which will seemingly be paid through things like green taxes, is, according to Rescue Mission, $600 billion. Since, according to the UN, it is the first world countries who are responsible for polluting the earth, their residents will be taxed to help pay for the mess they caused. It is referred to as the polluter pays principle, which is summed up in Rescue Mission to mean those who pollute should pay for the damage they cause to the environment through green taxes. The search for an occupation that pays a livable wage will be more difficult under Agenda 21, as part of the plan is to transfer major industries from industrialized countries to non-developed countries. The same method used to move people off of their rural land and increase in taxes and regulations will be the method used to force industries to move overseas. Rescue Mission sums up Agenda 21's plan to reduce major industry to mean, quote, tax industries in ways that encourage the use of clean, safe technologies. Get all these technologies transferred to poor countries, end quote. Agenda 21 also seeks to make it easier for developing countries to sell their goods made with cheap labor in industrialized countries like the United States, thus taking away business from manufacturers and producers of those same goods in the industrialized countries. An interesting quote from the previously mentioned Andrew Steer of the World Bank in Rescue Mission reveals the intention behind Agenda 21 to flood the market of industrialized nations with cheap foreign goods. Quote, reducing trade barriers is vital to the implementation of Agenda 21. If that were to happen, the amounts of money available to developing countries through trade are much greater than through aid. Rich nations should reduce their barriers more against the exports of developing countries, end quote. Businesses will also be forced to cooperate with more and more government regulations until, under the guise of helping workers, government will be in complete control of all commerce. According to page 67 of Rescue Mission, quote, workers should take part in all decisions, cooperating with both employers and governments, end quote. This means that the government wants to be involved with every business decision made. Who would want to be a business owner if every employee they hire has to be let in on every decision that is being made in the business and have the government looking over his shoulder the whole time, making sure he or she is in compliance? In the next part in this series, we will be discussing how world government is the ultimate solution for the United Nations. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.